Blessed love and blessings way up to, man. We back with another video. Big George Foreman, the Kronx gym conqueror. He's put out a helping hand to the bronze bomber Deontae Wilder. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to real life boxing!
Blessed love and blessed day, oh boxing world, boxing nation, fighting world, fighting nation. It's Coach Fighting. This is real life boxing. As I said, the Kronx gym conqueror, Big George Foreman. He's put out a helping hand to the bronze bomber Deontae Wilder. Hey, before we get into it, I'm gonna ask you guys to smash on that like button, hit the subscribe button, and the bell icon so you can be notified when all content is being uploaded, and you can be notified when we are going live here on the channel of Real Life Boxing. Let's talk about it. I was actually laying down, getting ready to go to sleep last night, and I seen this from George Foreman, the tweet, and I was like, wow, that's really interesting. I got to talk about it. Maybe it's time for Deontae Wilder to come spend 2 to 4 weeks with me. Happy for Fury, but see a need for Wilder. Big George Foreman. Big George Foreman, champ. Get him chopping wood, and maybe he won't be chopped down so easily next time. Prime Foreman with a flop, Prime Wilder into a beach chair within 2 rounds. Just reading some of the comments. Make him do some leg work, champ. He can't recover from nothing on them popsicle sticks. He's already got the power, needs to work on the dance moves. Yes, but not necessarily more head movement, and more Mayweather defense will work also. You'd work wonders for Wilder, champ. Knocked out 5 guys in one night. Yeah, man. Big George Foreman. Maybe it's time for Deontae Wilder to come spend 2 to 4 weeks with me. Happy for Fury, but see a need for Wilder. That's what's up. And like I said, I keep saying the Kronx gym conqueror because obviously we know that George Foreman came back to boxing after a very long layoff, and he fought Michael Moorer for the heavyweight championship of the world, and he knocked out and conquered Michael Moorer to regain his world heavyweight championship after a long layoff. So this makes sense, you know what I'm saying, with Tyson Fury going over to Sugar Hill in the Kronx. This makes sense, and I like this from George Foreman. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the all-time greats, the older fighters that are still alive, a lot of times they've been very criticizing, you know what I'm saying, very critical of Deontae Wilder and you know, some of the modern day fighters. So I like this, you know what I'm saying? You know, Lennox Lewis and AJ is always going back and forth, warring. Deontay Wilder and Mike Tyson always going back and forth, warring. So I think that this is nice to see that to see George Foreman stretch out a lending hand to Deontay Wilder. Whether the bronze bomber Deontay Wilder accepts it or not is another thing, you know what I'm saying? But I like this from George Foreman. Very, very, very interesting. You got fighters like Julian J. Rock Williams liking it and retweeting it. I really like it from George Foreman. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, being that he is an all-time great and one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, you know what I'm saying, performed when he was younger, was able to take a long layoff from boxing and then perform even better, you know what I'm saying, when he was older, because he came back older as a better fighter than he was when he was younger. When he was younger, he was like a Deontay Wilder, you know what I'm saying, just relying on his punches. Different type of puncher than Wilder, but that's pretty much what he relied on to win his fights, you know what I'm saying, until he got put down by Muhammad Ali, you know what I'm saying, and he went into depression, took a long layoff from boxing, came back a different specimen, you know what I'm saying. When he was young, he was big and just slim and jacked, you know, just really massive, and then as far as like muscle and strapping, and then when he came back a lot thicker, more fattier, was still big in strapping, but wasn't as muscular, had the gut there, but he came back a much better fighter, a much smarter fighter. Obviously he was older, couldn't move around as much, but he could go 12, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, he came back a better boxer, period. So this is good to see Big George Foreman stretch out the hand to Deontay Wilder. Like I said, it'd be interesting to see if Deontay Wilder accepts, but I have spoken about Deontay Wilder needing to bring in some help, you know what I'm saying? And George Foreman being a big heavyweight who fought big heavyweights himself, I'm sure that he can lend a hand to Deontay Wilder. You guys tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. I think that it's great. I hope that Deontay Wilder accepts. Until then, you guys keep fighting your fight and protect yourself at all times, man. Peace and one love. So if you like this video and you would like to see more great content like this on the channel, go to the PayPal link or the Cash App link in the description and show your appreciation by donating any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. This is Real Life Boxing.